Hey there, how's it going? You want to take a little plant walk with me, a little herb walk? Yeah, let's go see the garden. But first, right in front of my face, we got the wild thyme babies that my friend gave me. They were looking so sad. I'm trying to bring them back to life, as well with the opal basil. And here we've got some pansies. They come in all different colors. They're so cute. This is my hanging basket. Kudos to myself. I put some mint in here with some of these black velvet flowers and a strawberry plant. So kind of proud of that. All right, so wait, where are we going? Let's go back up. This thing is awesome. It's like a citronella scented geranium plant. You rub the leaves, you scrunch the leaves, and it smells like citronella. I've had it for years. It's been living outside. Now we're outside. This is the butterfly garden. We have some marshmallow that I encourage to grow here. I just love reaching over and feeling her leaves. They're like soft velvet. I mean, amazing. Like, that is what fairies make their clothes out of for sure. Some lilies popping up. I love these orange daylilies. I nibble on them sometimes. They taste like a green pepper from the garden. Chamomile, how you doing? My neighbor gave me these, so I'm hoping they really spread. Same thing with the lemon balm. I keep relocating the lemon balm to give her more opportunities to grow. So that looks like, what is that? Some dill, more chamomile. It is so windy. Obviously, you can tell. This is my echinacea, my coneflower, like the only one that's looking good. There's a puny one behind it, but yeah, this is the one that's looking pretty good. But I tried to transplant some roots. Probably not going to see them happen this year, but they're down in the ground and they should come back next year. Right around the front porch, motherwort. I just dedicate this whole space to motherwort. Ew, she's so pretty. She's spiky. She's bitter. Oh yeah, she'll snap the bitch right out of you. But she is such a wonderful ally. I've been using her so much this month with my son getting his driver's permit. It helps me be a better rider, to calm down, to stay in my heart space, and basically prevent that panic anxiety attack from happening. And so thank you, motherwort. Thank you so very much. And she's really cool looking, isn't she? I love her leaves. I like her flowers. I should come in here and pull some of these grasses out. So yeah, we've got, where are we going now? Let's go this way. Welcome to my crazy house. We've got, yarrow. Hello, that's what we've got. This is the yarrow flower. I wish I had more of this. Like, please take over the world. You are amazing. So I'm probably just gonna let this one flower and drop seed, because I got plenty last year. So just gonna let that grow along with these grapevines that are growing, and I'm trying to direct them across this line over to the main clothesline. This is wild lettuce. So things are gonna grow, man. They just pop up in your yard. This is a type of wild lettuce. You can make a tea with it for pain relief. Sometimes I smoke a little bit just to see what it's all about. Usually do that on Thursday when I have to clean rabbit cages for an hour, just to see if it helps my hamstrings complain a little bit less. But that's wild lettuce. It just likes to be around the garden hose. Don't know why, but just leave it there. And then all of this is Egyptian mint. It really does. It grows and grows and grows. This makes the best tea ever. It's so delicious. It tastes like spearmint. And this grows, I think, more lushly, and it definitely grows easy. So if you like spearmint, look into Egyptian mint. There it is. And last week I pinched off a lot of the tops. So I might come through here again and do that, because then they'll have side shoots then. And that'll give me a few more weeks without this area being completely smothered in wasps, because they also love the Egyptian mint. Hello, comfrey. How are you? So we've got some comfrey, and what's up, mugwort? Dang, this is the tallest mugwort I have on the property. I have some up front too, but it's not this show worthy. This stuff got really tall. It's partial shade and real damp soil. So maybe that's what it likes. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I'm still learning, you guys, all the time. But yeah, this is common mugwort. It's got an amazing smell. Yeah, there it is. Love the leaf. And it's white and kind of fuzzy on the back a little bit. The stem should be hairy. So yeah, common mugwort. I have more than enough. I really truly do. But I think I'll probably burn some as a smudge maybe this fall. There's my lilac bush. What's up? There's my monster trumpet vine. There's my big pear tree. This is the yard. So in front of the pear tree we have a whole lot of marshmallow root. Woo! I'm abusing the camera, but yeah, I love her. She's worth it. She's worth the woo for sure. You guys, get yourself some marshmallow, just one to rub the leaves, and you can chop up the leaves and flowers and roots in your water to make a beautiful emollient, hydrating, refreshing drink for yourself. And there's lots of other uses of marshmallow too, but that is one way that you can. Oh, what was that? What was that? We got a squash flower, we got some lavender flowers, and hello cilantro going to seed. Now your coriander, the magic of herbs. So that's a tomato in a grow bag, and these are borage. If you have never grown borage, get yourself some seeds. It grows so easy, and these are the best darn flowers to eat. My absolute favorite. I just come out here, and the leaves are real spiky, but I guess you can cook them up and eat them. I just grow this plant just for the flowers. I'll be honest. You just pinch it by the seeds. See the little pointy seeds there in the center? You just pinch it and pull, and the flower should pop right off. And there it is. Some people freeze these in their ice cubes. I'm just going to pop it right in my mouth right now. So around the pear tree, there's lots of wild beds. There's French sorrels gone to seed, more borage, lovage that is definitely getting ready to flower. The lovage is loving it. And then orange mint, and right here up front, maybe with some little chives poking out there. And in the back, like a wild marjoram is right behind it, right here. Yeah, I think that's a wild marjoram. I always thought it was oregano, but no, it's wild marjoram. And this is a maple tree. It planted itself here. It just kind of like popped in. So I guess I'm supposed to have a maple tree that's rather close to the pear tree, but I guess I'll just grow a forest while I'm here. That's a wonky pear tree. Pray for it. I don't know if it's going to make it. And over here is more borage flowers. Super huge tomato. Oh, hello. Purple basil. I love you. This guy is ginormous, this tomato plant, because he's growing in rabbit poop. Like straight up poop. It's so happy. More borage. Can't get enough of it. And this readily self-sows. It drops those shooting star flowers, and if you have one, you'll have lots. And that's what I'm hoping that St. John wort does too. Like, please reseed. So even though I am probably going to pick one off here and eat it, I'm going to leave most of these flowers to go to seed. And as long as I'm going to double check my tincture shelf and make sure that I have enough St. John's wort tincture. But yeah, I'm just going to let this be here and hopefully come back next year. And then I don't know, hopefully I'll be here next year too. This is, I think, a cucumber flower, maybe a cucumber plant. I mostly grow herbs and weeds, but every once in a while here and there I'll throw in like a garden vegetable. Calendula is making its appearance in the garden. So here is one. This is a plant where you want to pinch off the flowers and use them. Like here, I pinched off that stem. You can see it looks like I just used my thumbnail. That's why my one thumbnail is always brown. But yeah, once you pinch off one, like, you encourage more to come. So this plant wants you to use it. And this was awesome to see in the garden. A whole patch of self-heal is growing here. A lot of times this is just in the grass and it gets mowed over, but this is Prunella vulgaris, and here she is in my weed garden, and this whole little patch is gonna grow some nice flowers. So she's a real sweetheart, and I'm glad to have her here. So she has my permission to spread and grow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, there's some more of her too, so I think she'll do just that. Hey, there I am. And maybe next month I'll have some sunflowers to show you. Thanks so much for being my patron, by the way. Yeah, we got some sunflowers working their way up. And there is a few dills here, but not too much. More calendula. That is purple kale behind it. If you caught a glimpse of that. These ones are just trying. They're not opened yet, but maybe by the end of the afternoon or tomorrow they will be in full bloom. And I'll have to think about, I might want to make more of this tincture because I really like rinsing my mouth with it, and forage. And then there's that wonky pear tree. So let's move on here. Let's focus. We'll take a little walk here past the dog poo area. And catnip. That whole patch right there is catnip. It also grows crazy back here because I dumped the rabbit poop to the right of it. So it is well fertilized. Some of these leaves get quite big actually. These ones are just starting to grow again because I harvested so much catnip. Get out of here, yo. Be gone. I harvested so much catnip to make my DIY vinegar, which is smelling more vinegary-er every day. But yeah, I love to just rub this leaf and enjoy the catnip. And yeah, it's just so fun getting to know these plants and noticing which plants do so well. So we've got more Egyptian mint, raspberry, and Jerusalem artichokes around the chicken coop. It's about time for me to take some leaves to dry for my tea. And yeah, that's basically how I like to use red raspberry leaf in tea, sometimes in vinegar, sometimes in other ways as well. But yeah, I am a pretty basic girl, like to dry herbs and make tea. The end. But yeah, the chickens, they have definitely a privacy wall that grows around the coop. Offers them a little bit of shade for them to just chill out and do their chicken thing. And yeah, they seem to like it. And then I don't have to look at them all the time either. Let's run over here. You guys, look at these two. Beautiful Ella campaigns. They're doing so much better this year. I think they got the message that it's partial shade here, so if they want some sun, they're gonna have to grow. I love coming over and just stroking the bottom of this leaf every day. It's so soft and beautiful. Now my favorite way to use this plant is actually the root. But you know, once you take the root, you know, you're not quite, it's not ensured that the plant will come back. So I'm really trying to be patient and let this spread its seed and hopefully grow more. So then each year I can dig up an Ella campaign plant and chop up the root and put it in honey. It makes the best cough syrup. It's just so amazing. I do have some Ella campaign tincture. It is so bitter and medicinal and crazy. So if needed, we got the powerful medicine. So I'm just enjoying these two so much in the yard, as well as this. This is what I'm talking about. Letting seeds drop and letting plants grow. Now I have a whole lot of dill. Gonna get some dill weed. Gonna come out here and harvest some of these sprigs of dill weed. And yeah, it'll go to flower. This is lamb's quarter. You can eat this too, or dry it, grind it up, make a green powder. It should be white underneath. It's lamb's quarter. These are Egyptian walking onions. They get their bulbs on the top there, and then they'll fall over, and each of those little round bulbs will grow into another Egyptian walking onion. So as they do that, it'll be growing right here, but it'll walk itself to the other side of the building as it drops its seed. I guess that's how it got its name. This is the famous stinging nettle patch. Oh, butterfly. I'm not able to catch it, but this is a stinging nettle. Looking a little rough because of all the harvesting I've done. Last month I told you I was gonna make stinging nettle seed tincture. I didn't do that, but stinging nettle is so generous, it's gonna give me another chance right here with these ones if I would like actually just get on it, for crying out loud. So I was so lucky to have this much stinging nettle this year. I made so many fresh green juices with it, and yeah, now here's some seeds I could pop into some vodka and make a life-enhancing tonic. I'm ready to put it to the test. You know, you can read about things in books, but it's not until you start to try it out yourself that you know if it works for you or not. So this is just the other side view of that stinging nettle patch. Here's some cucumbers I started and honestly I've forgotten about, but now I'm remembering you're here. This is comfrey after it is spent. It grows so tall, the flowers fall off and it falls over. So now I need to cut off these long ones, either compost them or just throw them in the garden, and then look what happens. It grows new leaves. So yeah, I need to come over, chop and drop. I can put these spent comfrey stalks in my garden walkway actually, or around trees, anywhere I want them to decompose and fertilize. So I'll probably put them over in the weedy garden because I'm always looking to chop and drop things for the walkway through there. But yeah, comfrey is just so incredible, really amazing. And I love how it just keeps on giving. So coming over to my you can grow in containers, we've got the tatsoi which has totally gone to flower. These smell so good and taste pretty good too. So I've been nibbling on them, and they're still producing some leaves too for me to eat. But yeah, I want them to go to seed and just see if I can get it to a sustainable place where it keeps dropping its own seed and growing more and more tatsoi. So everybody loves it, even this little pollinator here. What's up, little pollinator? You love tatsoi? Me too. Got the onions, they're looking good. Onions in a container, who knew? And this is Tulsi, holy basil. You can smell it from here. You don't even need to put your face up in that. You can smell it from here. It is so amazing. This has been making amazing green juice. Yeah, that is my preferred way to enjoy Tulsi. Dried Tulsi, that's my second way. But yeah, if you got it fresh, get it in the blender with some water. It's awesome. But I am gifting these flowers to the pollinators. Here's another huge tomato plant, and this is a shiso. Here it is. This is the green shiso. I'm getting hungry. How about you? Let's pick off a leaf. We'll make a little rice or quinoa. We'll put a little spoonful of it in the center and fold in the sides like your own little wrap. And then, dang, let's go have some lunch.